Hey everybody, welcome back to Skyward Sword. In the last episode we began our adventure and learned some tutorials, and now we're here to meet Zelda at the goddess statue. Look at this instrument and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we got to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. So, how do I look? You could choose, great or nice costume. Let's go with nice costume. See what she says. And what exactly is that supposed to mean, you goof? If you think I look silly, just come out and say it. Oh, Link. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony is something that I blinked. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the riders as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwing, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Ah, but that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare, we were sure for some time it had been vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instructions. They were meant for each other, and judging how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed, my dear. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who's a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Woohoo. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during his race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Hey!
Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later.
Hey!
Don't worry, Link. I'll be sure to explain your predicament to Instructor Horwell. Go find him and ask him to meet me in my quarters. While we chat, why don't you go ask some of the other students about your bird? I seem to recall a few of them were gathered near the plaza. And Zelda, what do you have to say about this? Link, I'm going to tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your Loftwing. Well, before we head into town, first let's go see Instructor Horwell and see if anybody at the Night Academy knows anything about the whereabouts of our Loftwing. I mean, this is an important deal. We need our Loftwing to be a part of the wing ceremony. Is something wrong? What's the big hurry? What? Your Loftwing is missing? But I just saw him. Groos's bird was chasing off after your feathered fella. Where's Groos? Or which way? Let's choose... Where's Groos? Oh, Groos and his little croonies were saying they were headed down to the wing ceremony. So my guess is that they might be in town. Normally the fastest way there is just down the path. But this gate here still needs some work before it'll open. Can you go around through the academy? Sure, because, you know, we were gonna head into the academy either way, because there's something I don't want to show there. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you could find him? You're gonna start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time for the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on... Does that say feather or not? Really? Feather or not? It's a really bad pun. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. So, like I said, let's go through the academy, because really, we gotta find out some things. Don't men open doors for a lady anymore? How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your Loftwing? I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school this whole time. Pippet is the one to ask about birds. I saw him downstairs a minute ago. Why don't you go look for him there? Okay, let's go look for Pippet in the Night Academy, because we might get some useful information. So far it seems that some character named Groose has something to do with it. Let's see if he's in the Night Academy, even though they said that he was down by the plaza, which is in the south location, as indicated by that map. Okay, so we don't need to go here. We need to go down to the whatever the place, I can't remember what it's called. The first floor. First floor. Let's go to the first floor. And it's pointless to go to that room. Headmaster gave poor because we didn't even see him come this way yet. So let's find Pippet. Oh, here's Groose's room, but oddly enough, it's locked. So basically all of these rooms except for your own are still locked. So let's see what Pippet has to say. You're not still wandering around the academy, are you? What? Your Loftwing won't come when you call for it? Why would a guardian bird not come when it's called? You know, I've never heard of this ever happening before, so I can't even tell you what you're doing wrong. But a good senior never hangs on an underclassman out to dry. We'll figure this out together. You go to the plaza and ask people there if they know anything. In the meantime, I'll ask around here. So it seems we're getting a lot of hints on what to do next and go to the plaza. Let's just see if anybody else knows anything. Your bird won't come when you call it? For a Loftwing to ignore its master call, something must be very wrong. Have you talked to Instructor Horwell about this? Yes, we've already talked to him. He's gonna delay the whole situation. So don't even worry about it, Instructor Owlin. Don't worry about it. Let's see, there's one more person here in the Night Academy that we could talk to about for hints. It's Fledge. Hey, what's wrong, Link? You don't know where your bird is? What are you talking about, Link? You called it, but it didn't come to you? So that means... Oh, I knew it. Nothing, really. I was, talking to myself, you know, like I do. Seems like he knows something. That's pretty serious, Link. Hope you find your bird soon. Seems like he knows something more than he's letting on. I guess we'll head out to the plaza. I should probably tell you. No, forget it. Never mind. Sorry. Well, okay, Fledge. If you don't have any information for us, I guess we'll just head out to the plaza. Everybody says to head out to the plaza, so that's what we're going to go do, and hopefully find this Groose character, and maybe, who knows, maybe Groose knows where our Loftwing is, since apparently there's something going on there. So, here we are, finally able to go into Skyloft. I'll obviously cover Skyloft in its entirety much more, but you'll notice that the center building right here is closed off for you, because basically what they really want you to do is head off to the plaza. That's basically what they want you to do. Nothing else but to head to the plaza. But I'm gonna talk to this random lady. Nice breeze today, huh? Perfect for the ceremony. So who do you think will win today? I guess Groose is a strong contender, but the winner will get blessed by a village girl chosen to represent the goddess. How romantic. Well, we might not be able to do that because our Loftwing isn't coming to us. Well, we're almost at the plaza, which is down that way, but let's talk to this guy right here, see if he has anything to say. Hey Link, how's it going? The wing ceremony is about to begin, right? Remember when Pippet won the last one, right at the last second? It was so close. Hey, your Crimson Loftwing will win the race, right? I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. I wish I knew what he could do because I don't know where my Loftwing is at. But anyway, let's see here. Down here is where we actually want to head to the plaza, but just a quick overview. Here's the light tower, the graveyard. Not much. That's where a lot of residents live right there. Over here is a giant lake, which we'll get to later on. Over here is the bazaar, which I showed, which is closed off. Obviously, here's the Knight Academy. We haven't been to the sparring hall yet, and we've obviously been to the statue of the goddess, but we should really get going and heading off to the plaza. We could talk about his hair. We could fight him. We could say give him back. Let's fight you, Groose. Let's fight. Sure, only thing is I don't know how you're going to do without no bird. You gonna grow some wings? You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone and you... Zelda... You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's... Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose... You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you... Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. So, on the next Legend of Zelda, we're going to continue our search for a Loftwing that we found out was responsible because of Groose.